Go to the Sunday slate, AJ. Last night, we were both wrong, so that means we're 0-0 going into Sunday. Shout out to both of us. Browns, Bears. Bears favored by 7.5 at home. Over-under 38.5. Shador Sanders, Caleb Williams, depending upon who you listen to. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
Obviously, I was thinking Bears early, like I think everyone is. But you know what? For whatever reason, I think the Browns find a way to keep this one close. Give me the Browns.
How cold is it now? What's the weather? This one's about to be historic.
Yeah, 10 degrees, and I believe we got a 15-degree wind chill. It might get down to -5.
Yeah, it feels like -4 at kickoff is what it says.
Chilly.
Yeah, that is a chilly.
Who knows how this game goes then? You know that. Who handles this the best?
It feels like -4, and then there's gusts coming. Yeah, it's literally just a mental toughness game. That is all this one is. I like where Ben Johnson's team is. I like them -7.5, even though I could see Myles Garrett getting a couple. Congrats to him on his record. I think Shador Sanders is going to do well again. I think he's going to throw for a bunch of yards, continue that conversation. But give me the Chicago Bears. I like them, fresh off a loss to the Packers. Jets, Jags, AJ, Jags favored by 13.5 at home. Congrats to Jacksonville Jaguars having the opportunity to be favored by this much in meaningful football season. Such a quick turnaround for Liam and the boys. Anything we need to know about this particular game?
Brady Cook is the starting quarterback for the Jets because Tyrod and Justin Fields are hurt.
And if you watched him last week, no disrespect to him, but this is one of those things where it's like if you're a 13.5, a lot of points, but if you pick the Jets and they end up getting beat by 35, which they definitely could, you're going to be kicking yourself come Monday.
AJ, who do you like?
Well, with that being said, I guess I'll take the Jags. -13.5.
It was ugly.
Me too, brother. Okay, I'll take the Jags as well. Bills at Patriots. Bills favored in Foxborough against the number 1 seed New England Patriots. Whole new team in New England. Drake May's a bona fide superstar, odds-on favorite to win the damn MVP. Mike Vrabel has always won when he was a head coach, and the Buffalo Bills are fresh off a Josh Allen MVP in the snow masterpiece, late comeback to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Connor, any final thoughts that we should think about?
95% chance of snow on Sunday in Gillette. It will be a snow game. It is a hat and T-shirt game. I believe it's the only one, first one of the season. Patriots win. They win the division. They are officially in the playoffs. I'm not completely sure as far as injury report goes. I know our third-string running back is probably out. Christian Benford, starting corner superstar for the Bills, actually a guy who had the pick 6 against the Bengals. He popped up on the injury report. I believe he had a boot for a toe injury. Starting left guard Jared Wilson for the New England Patriots, who's been out past couple weeks with an ankle. He will be back at left guard, which is massive. This is just kind of a throw everything out blood ball time, baby.
Has Drake May played in a snow game yet?
I don't believe so. Not this year. He might have had one late last year in the snow, but I'm not sure. Nothing with stakes like this, for sure.
Let's go into the deets, shall we? Hand size, please, on Drake, and then obviously compare it to big hand Josh Allen.
Drake May, 9 1/8 is his hand size. Josh Allen is 10 1/8 for his hand. He's got an inch bigger hands.
What's standard for big hand quarterbacks to be? Over 9 inches? Is that kind of the thing?
I think anything over 9 is considered good, right?
Coming out of that draft, because this is how I found it or whatever, Penix had 10.5, Bo Nix was 10 1/8, Caleb 9 3/4, Drake May 9 1/8, JJ McCarthy 9. So I don't know what that does for you, but that's just kind of what the coming out of that draft was.
Because Josh Allen in the snow, we all just see him do special things, and it's because he has massive hands. He's an athlete. He can move. Drake May, we just assume going to be good in a similar situation.
Yeah, just for context, what were Kenny Pickett's hand size? Because that was the big thing with
11.
him. It was like,
No. Can we actually get it, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
because that was the whole thing. It was like, hey, this guy's hands are way too small. So if his are 8 and something, then I guess. But
8.5.
Okay.
So there you have
All
it.
right,
So
that's it.
no big deal.
All right, let's move along. Who are you picking, AJ? The Bills or the Patriots?
You know what? I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills on this one.
I will take the New England Patriots. Even though there's a lot of unknowns, and we know how special Josh Allen can be in the snow, I like the Patriots team a lot. Not that I don't like the Bills. Love the Bills. They've been very good to us, but I just like, maybe it's because Connor and me following along with this story so closely to it. They're a good football team. They're a very fucking good football team, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, and Vrabel, Connor said at the beginning of the show, off of a bye in the regular season is 6-0 ATS and straight up.
Getting points at home, I'll take the New England Patriots. Cardinals, Texans minus 9.5. I've already talked about how disrespectful it is to the Colts for what this spread is, so everybody knows I'm on the Texans. How about you, AJ?
Yep, give me the Texans.
Raiders, Eagles. Eagles favored by 11.5 at home, taking on a Raiders team that has just been very fascinating to watch. Who was playing quarterback for the Raiders last week?
It was Geno, and then Kenneth Pickett came in. He threw an absolute dart, and he will be your starting quarterback. It's not a revenge game. It's kind of like a commemorative game since he was the Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles last year.
Kenny Pickett, last person to touch the ball during the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl. At kickoff, it'll be 29. It'll feel like it's 19 degrees. Precipitation probability 5%, so we don't have to worry about any of the hand stuff with the football. Not that Kenny Pickett ever has anyways. He played at Pitt and won an ACC championship. He's from New Jersey. He's used to bad weather. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it in this one? 11.5. It's a lot of points.
Yeah, 11.5 feels like a bunch, especially like I don't feel great about where the Eagles are right now, but I don't feel very good about the Raiders either. So give me the Eagles right here, minus 11.5.
All right, I'll take the Raiders plus 11.5, even though I don't think they win the game ever. 2.5 favorites are the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals, interesting situation, especially with Joey B saying, this sucks.
I don't even want to be around anymore.
I ain't playing playoff football, so what is the purpose of playing? It's a kid's game. Okay, we get paid a lot of money to do this. I certainly love it, but, I mean, what do we play it for?
There's a chance
This is where Joey Burrow is at.
Yeah.
There's a chance. What's that, pal?
If they win out, which their schedule is not bad, there's a chance they could still make the playoffs. So they still have something to play for.
And if they lose,
They're out.
they're eliminated, and this could be the last time you ever see Joe Burrow in a Bengals jersey.
Or ever.
Any jersey.
At kickoff, yeah, because he was talking, and then all the Andrew Luck comparisons came, and we all saw what happened there. At kickoff, it'll feel like it's 1 degree.
Sheesh.
Okay? Lamar Jackson and Baltimore Ravens, they've looked very interested this year, right?
Yeah, very much so.
Man.
Interested is kind of a word that could describe the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
Have they been? I don't know.
Juiced up, ready to go, excited to play in every game.
I think this is Joe's first home game since he's been back.
2.5-point favorites in Cincinnati. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
I like the Cincinnati Bengals here. Now, I know who else out? T. Higgins is
He's
out.
out,
Anyone
yeah.
else out?
Trey.
The Bengals, I don't.
T and
Trey just had to
Yeah, Trey's continue to be out. Okay. Yeah, give me the Bengals at home here. I think Joe's rope-a-dope, letting them think that he's like all down the dumps. Oh, what is football? What is life?
Woe is me.
Boom. He puts up 5 touchdowns.
Joe's got to do a fool. I love football. I am football week. Yeah. I like Joey B and the Bengals as well. That's crazy to say about this Ravens team, by the way. Just in my head, I just saw the stats of Lamar for the last, 4 or 5 games or whatever it is. It's just not good.
Bad.
Yeah, and everybody's hurt at this point, but it looks as though he's hurt. He's playing injured.
Give me the Bengals. It's going to feel like it's 1 degree at kickoff. Jeez Louise. Chargers, Chiefs in the home of the Chiefs. Favored by 5.5 with 76% of the bets on the Chargers. Obviously, after the huge primetime win, there was a lot of things that happened with Justin Herbert. Obviously, with everything that happened in Michigan, we assume Harbaugh's got a little bit of this going on. So there's a lot of negative potentially surrounding the Chargers, even though fresh off a win. In the Chiefs, there's a lot of bummed out mindset. What are your thoughts on the game, AJ? Who do you like? How do you like it?
Man, I may be stupid, but I got to pick the Chiefs here. I don't know. It's crazy to me that is this a big? It feels like a big line, right? Is that because Justin Herbert, the hand, the whole situation coming off the surgery? Is that why the Chiefs are favored by this much?
It's a lot of points, man. It's a division game.
Yeah, for real. But I'm still taking them. So yeah, I'm going to go against Big Mike's judgment and give me the Chiefs.
All right, I'll take the Chargers plus 5.5. Washington Commanders, New York Giants. Giants favored by 2.5 at home. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snaps a 21-game underdog streak.
Wow, congratulations.
Huge.
That's a big deal.
How about Mara just a couple years ago was sick of telling his billionaire friends about why his team sucks. And for the first time in 21 games, his team isn't expected to lose. Good for him. Hey, congrats to you guys and Mara.
This is a must-watch game.
Anything we need to know about this game that potentially would inform us on why you guys are favorites, Bruce?
No, not really. I mean, the commies just got boat raced, but yeah, not a ton to play for or really care about here. It's just pure pride. Rivalry matchup in the division. Win it for the gaffer, Shit. Let's go get one done.
Yeah, let's
If
do
not,
it.
we're picking first.
Yeah, let's do it. AJ, did that get it over the hump for you to pick the Giants, or are you going to take the Commanders getting points like I am?
Who are the starting quarterbacks in this game?
Dart Mariota.
Yeah, Mariota Dart.
Yep. Okay, give me the New York Giants. I like them at home.
Ball John.
Oh.
I do.
Mike Kafka did say on Hard Knocks we're going to win out. He said
did
if you
hear
guys
that.
aren't coming to do that, get the fuck out of here. So, I don't know. Message landed.
Remember they showed 2 and 10 on the board before the Patriots game? Like, look at this shit. This fucking sucks. We're done with this. And then they lost to the Pats, but they just had a bye. So now they're 2 and 11. And they did it again. Put the fucking record up. They said, nah, fuck this, guys.
We can actually do it this week.
Now, on the flip side, it kind of cut to the guys in the meeting room, and they looked very disinterested and kind of like they didn't care what he had to say.
Oh, really? They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we are.
Yeah, we suck. You're going to be gone, you know.
The 4th fucking guy to stand up there in the last month. So,
Give me Mariota. Give me Mariota.
spot.
Without Zach Ertz, right? Because of the
Yeah.
oh, yeah. For
Zach, we appreciate your contribution to sports. And if you come back from this, that'd be insane. But that looked nasty. We hope you're okay in the future. Let's go Colts, Seahawks. Biggest spread of the weekend somehow. Seahawks favored by 13.5 at home. Chance of precipitation is Phil Rivers. Is 49 hours, 41 minutes, and 6 seconds away from making his first start in 5 years. His first playing time in 5 years. Is there anything else we need to know about this game other than old man Philip Rivers is returning?
nope, that's it.
AJ Hawk, who do you like? How do you like him?
You know, from the minute I heard that Phil Rivers was signing with the Colts, I was very positive on it. I said, it's a great idea. Why not? We got to figure it out. Let's find a way. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm taking the Colts here. Obviously, Colts plus 13.5. I think if you have Colts money line, that's not a bad situation either.
Oh, you're speaking from my brain. Jeez Louise, I love that. Thank you, AJ. You got my shirt on from Koofandy. Okay, I love that. Amazon's looking out for both of us. And you're saying my words out of your brain. I love where we're at. We're seeing the field the same way. Give me the Indianapolis Colts plus 13.5. I think it was plus 14 yesterday, too.
It was.
It was.
We'll take the plus 14 as well, right, AJ, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes,
We will take it all day.
Titans, Niners favored by 12.5 at home. Titans, I don't know, man. Just really about anything.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but Cam Ward was being a negative Nancy on the team playing after their win on.
I heard that was taken out of context. I heard that Cam Ward was basically like, yeah, it's cool, man. We won, but also, like, what are we doing
Yeah,
here?
we suck.
Yeah, we're fucking 2 and 11.
Then I heard somebody who's the team comedian who has a good relationship with everybody said, hey, it's hard to win this league. Let's make sure we enjoy this. I don't care what the hell Cam Ward said.
Yeah.
Cam Ward don't know. He's a fucking rookie. You don't know how hard it is to win. It's like,
But I
well,
saw there's truth in every joke.
that's also maybe team comedian's a shit talker naturally. We know Cam Ward's a shit talker as well. So that's just a little shit talk, I think. And I like that Cam Ward's like,
They are hot.
hey, let's not fucking have a parade. Because we won a game. Let's make sure we understand there's still things to do, which maybe bodes well for the future of the Titans if anybody in positions of power can make a good decision one time. That's all we need.
TBD.
That's asking a lot.
It's going to shock you. I looked it up yesterday. The Titans, after a win this year, are 0-1.
What?
We don't have a lot to pull from.
Is that a Hembo stat?
Is there any Niners stats that we have here other than the fact that they're just much better football team than the Tennessee Titans?
Oh, I bet there are. I don't have them at the helm, especially because stats today were a lot of opinions. But I do think
It did feel like a mail-in on the stats
yeah,
day.
it's fucking ridiculous. But Bob Saleh against rookie quarterbacks. Can't imagine rookie quarterbacks do too well against a guy like that.
All right, AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
I was leaning Tennessee when we started this, but I'm going to flip and take San Francisco minus 12.5.
Yeah, I had the same exact trajectory as you on this particular pick. Give me the Niners. Green Bay favored by 2.5 heading into number 1 seed Denver Broncos. Now, obviously, the Broncos defense is stout. Bo Nix is able to get the job done on the offensive side. And for the Green Bay Packers, you want to talk about a stout defense. That's a smothering defense that they have. Halfley's name is now up for basically every single job. Mike is doing things we've never seen of, and it's not just him. It's the entire squad. And on the offensive side, it's Toyothon. Jordan Love is about to go absolutely bonkers. Ty, anything we should think about before making this pick?
No, you kind of mentioned it when we talked about this in the first hour. Josh Jacobs did have another MRI just to make sure he didn't do anything to his knee, and it came back clean. But there is a thought that maybe he won't play Sunday. I think he's playing Sunday. So at this point, that's kind of the only thing.
Packers head coach Matt LaFleur said that running back Josh Jacobs will practice today in a limited fashion. It sounds like he's feeling pretty good. LaFleur added they will have to see how he feels after the workout. LaFleur said there, and we didn't hear it exactly, Josh Jacobs telling us he's playing this game.
I mean, this is a massive fucking game. I can't see there being any way he sits this out.
AJ, who do you like and why is it the Packers?
I tell you what, I mean, the fact that the Packers are favorites going into Denver when they are such a good team in a tough place to play at Mile High, that says a lot about what these odds makers, I guess, believe the Packers are. I think the Packers win this. I'm taking the Packers here minus 2.5 on the road in Denver. We know the impact Micah has, even if he's not making the tackle. We know what he can do, and the rest of that defense is very, very good around him. And Jordan Love's going to hit a few deep balls over the top, too.
I don't like what my brain just did. I don't like it. I was on the Packers there. And I might end up still being on the Packers.
Something happened.
But in my brain, I saw Jordan Love backing up like this and doing one of these. And for some reason, Broncos are on the other side of it.
There's a chance. I mean, he threw a pick early against the Bears last week, and then kind of recalculated and just absolutely shredded them.
No, that's old Jordan. That's not this Jordan.
I was gonna say he's been playing so good over like the last 4 weeks, and I would guess that's why the line is what it is because ultimately the books just are a little bit more confident in Jordan Love than they are Bo Nix.
I'll take the Green Bay Pack. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, exactly what he said. Like if you look at the teams and how the Broncos have beat them, like it hasn't been they haven't had like an impressive win this point yet. And we talked about this yesterday to someone who called you. The Patriots get a lot of gruff for their strength of schedule, and no one's really talking about how the Broncos have the second easiest schedule, but they haven't beaten anybody handily really yet.
Okay, I like the Packers minus 2.5. I don't know why my brain did that though, because my brain was just trying to checks and balances here.
Yeah, every stone unturned.
And he played Bo. To his credit, he does step up in big game.
He does.
I like Jordan too after his interview, which once again, I can change the way I think about somebody entirely from one conversation. I liked Jordan Love coming into our convo with him earlier this week. I love Love now.
Boom.
Detroit Lions, I used to love them.
What happened?
Well, I fell out. Mostly because we have zero relationship with the team, but also because they don't look the same this year as they did last year.
No, they don't.
I fell in love with them last year and the year past because they were tough, they were fun, they were exciting, they were electrifying. And MCDC was giving us a soundbite every single fucking week. Where have those been?
They got bad.
Honestly, good question.
Wow.
He's focused on the offense. That's
Well,
what
Applebee's commercial was ass.
bad.
His press conferences have been ass.
Bad.
What are they contributing to fucking sports all of a sudden?
The locker room sellies have been worse than they normally are, I'd say.
Oh no.
Jahmyr Gibbs is really the only redeeming.
Him and Jack Campbell, yeah.
The offense is playing great. I'll give MCDC a lot of credit there. And they're going to have to score 1 million points in this game. But I will say the defense has not been. If you guys remember, Brian Branch out with that Achilles injury. Kirby Joseph was supposed to come back. He's been out for 1 million games. Well, he had a setback, so he's out for the regular season. And Terrion Arnold, another starter, out for the season, so that secondary is banged up. And that's not good against Matthew Stafford.
Do they have the revenge game every time Matthew Stafford's playing the Detroit Lions?
Yes.
Do they have the immortal chamber thing in Detroit for all these players, or did Matt only get introduced to that in LA?
Great point. We need that. Also, let's look into the turf. I think you brought that point up to me. That turf seems to be a problem because we have injuries 2 years in a row now, and it's not looking good.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about Detroit's turf. And I'm not saying all the injuries are there, just natural thought whenever we hear about a team having a lot of injuries.
Right.
It's like, what's going on there that maybe isn't anywhere else? And maybe it's just on misfortune or whatever. But on that note, the immortal people, I think, have tried to get in touch with us.
Seriously?
There's a chance we get one of those trailers in here.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we're living forever. Our haters are going to be fucking mad. We're both on the Packers. We're all on the Rams.
Yep.
Me as well. I don't like that, though. It feels like it's the same old Lions.
I got to give MCDC a little credit here because he's unlocked J-Mo. Gibbs is having one of the best years ever. Goff's numbers are actually incredible if you look at them. And St. Brown's doing St. Brown things, and that's without Laporta and without Ragnow and some of the, so MCDC's doing a good job. Only way we win this game is if it's a shootout. We have to win 42-35 or something.
But isn't that what the Rams want to? The Rams aren't scared of that either.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem with our banged-up defense. It's Stafford will probably throw for 350, 3 tuds.
This is what happens when you win a bunch of games. Your schedule gets very, very hard.
Indeed.
And when you lose a few, when you run into the Rams late into the season, that's when it becomes a huge problem.
75% of the bets are on the Lions, so maybe we're seeing it wrong.
I kind of like
65 last night.
You like the Lions?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. I just feel like they have to win this week. I think people have kind of written them off and act like they're 6-7 or like they're 8-5 still. Like this team is very good. They play in a very tough division. And I don't know. I don't want to say that the Rams are due for a stinker because that's definitely not the case. But I could see this being like a big, Hutch statement game as well.
6 points, a lot of points, man.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if they're going to win, but I think they'll cover.
AJ, final answer?
LA Rams.
I'll do the same. Panthers, Saints. Panthers favored by 2.5 in New Orleans. New Orleans fresh off a win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Carolina Panthers can still win the NFC South. Potentially should win NFC South with what is happening down there and host a home playoff game. Bryce Young, Shuck. Who do you like? How do you like it, AJ?
I'm a little surprised the Panthers. Well, I guess I thought they might be favored by more than 2.5 going into this game. I know it's a tough place to play down in New Orleans, but give me the Carolina Panthers. I think Bryce Young lights it up.
I'll do the same. Minnesota Vikings, Dallas Cowboys, Sunday Night Football, 5.5-point spread. Dallas Cowboys favored at home. Tell me a little bit about 9 in the Vikings. Any pieces of information that need to be heard?
They're coming off a blowout win last week. 9 had a efficient game, if you will. Didn't throw for a ton of yards, but
128 point something.
Yeah.
QBR.
Very, very efficient. He was 9 of 10 to start the game. But I heard someone say today, like, if the Dallas Cowboys don't win by 40, they're the laughing stock of the NFL.
Who said that?
Stephen A.
Stephen A. said that?
Yep.
Well, he's always got that little thing going on with the Dallas Cowboys. Minnesota Vikings have it all, man, don't they? They got it all.
Except
Van Ginke, if you throw a quick screen his way, he's going to pick it off and take it the other direction.
Cowboys still in it.
AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
Man, 5.5 feels like a lot, but I like this Cowboys team. I really do. And I don't know if the Vikings offense will score enough to keep up. So give me the Cowboys at home.
I'll take the Dallas Cowboys as well, -5.5, as we wrapped up the Sunday slate there with our picks. We hope you have an incredible weekend.